What's going on, guys? Tails86 here with the review, and today we're going to be doing a first impression and a show off of about a few levels of Runner 2. So of course, for you guys that do not know about this game, what have you been doing? Living under a rock? Seriously? Nah, I'm just messing with you. So Runner 2 is the sequel to one of BIT.Trip series' best games. Now, of course, I'm not going to go ahead and say that is the absolute best of the entire BIT.Trip series, but it's one that a lot of people will go back to and say, like, hey, you remember Runner? Oh yeah. It's going to be like that. It's going to be seriously like that. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and start the game, and we're going to go ahead and show off a little bit of the gameplay for so far for what we've already reached. Now, also for anybody that does not know, does anybody know whose voice that was at the first beginning? If you don't, it was Charles Martinet. That's right, the voice of Mario in a different game. Now, who would expect that? I didn't at first, but man, it was cool. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on, and we're going to be heading first to the Arid Air Ride. So let's go ahead and choose that section, and we're going to start up. So let's see how we do. So I'm going to tell you all straight out, I have not played this stage yet, so I'm going to probably fail really badly. But if I do, that's okay. But I love all the stuff that they've done with this, like all the tracing and stuff that they've done. All the, like the graphics and everything look even better than what I was thinking they were going to be like. Even the screenshots looked just pristine. But one thing that's also really good about this game is, I mean, it's on multiple platforms, and that's a great thing. But if you're a current Wii U owner, and you have nothing on your system right now to play, you owe it to yourself as a Wii U gamer, as of right now, to go out and get this game. Because, I mean, this game is a game that absolutely has to have these sales. I mean, it's a game that deserves them. I mean, it really does. Like, you can tell just from the way that the graphic style is in this game, just how good it is. I mean, it looks gorgeous. It looks like a gorgeous game, and it runs beautifully compared to on the 3DS version. Of course, now, I'm not going to go ahead and get into a big thing about the 3DS version. As I mentioned in my 3DS review about the BIT.Trip saga, there were just some things I didn't like about it, including the frame rate when going in 3D. But anyway, that's for another time. That's for another topic. So let's go ahead and show off another level. And we're going to see how good this one can be. So now we get to use the bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Plus, I love the soundtrack in this game. This game is, I mean, again, I haven't really gotten as far in the game as I would like to, but the soundtrack from what I've heard so far is really good. I would actually say even close to almost better than the one from the original BIT.Trip runner. Now, I know that there are some people out there that are saying that the graphics are kind of different for their taste. And, I mean, I will agree. I will agree with you guys. I mean, the graphics are good. Don't get me wrong. The graphics are really good on this game. And it doesn't really matter which system you get it for. I mean, I have two versions of the game. I have the Steam version, and I've even tested the game before I went and tried it out on the Wii U version. And I went in and actually tried both of them prior to after playing it for about, like, I don't know, 5 or maybe 10 minutes. And, I mean, I could not tell a difference. I couldn't tell a difference. I mean, unless if you literally have your TV at like 1080p, because the TV I use, I'm using it at 720, so that's probably the only difference you'll see, is like a little bit of difference in the resolution. But I mean, if you don't have a TV that's over 720, and if you have a computer that is, then of course you'll tell the difference from that. But, I mean, other than just the resolution thing, I'm not seeing any other changes that are, like, huge. But, man, I just got clobbered there, and that was not cool. So, let's go ahead and try that again. But, again, I keep saying that the game is really good, and I mean it is. I mean it's even better on the pad than I thought it was going to be. And I like another thing that's really cool about it is you can be able to play it straight on the pad, and that's going to be another big plus for me, because like if I'm ever like bored and I don't want to have my TV turned on at the same time, I can be able to just play my BIT.Trip runner to straight on the pad. And that's going to be a super thing to go ahead and have. So one of the things also that I will say is I'm still not used to controlling Commander Video with an analog stick. I'm actually using the D-pad as I'm doing like the jumps and everything, like the moving down and everything and all that good stuff. And I missed a couple of those things of gold. Ah, there we go. Hey, I came close. That's nice. And we got a little achievement. We got 15 million. So very nice. Very nice. And again, I like one of the things that they also did. They brought back a lot of the sound effects from the original BIT.Trip series, and that's also another plus because a lot of people that grew up first starting on the WiiWare service, excuse me, I don't even know why I said grow up, probably edit that out, but that actually were getting into the WiiWare service and were finding out about BIT.Trip Beat and Core and Runner and Void and Fate and all the other games that were coming out for the BIT.Trip series. They were finding that they were going to be finding a really nice gem right here, and I believe that this is a very awesome game. Definitely even better than the original WiiWare copies of it. And wow, I was not expecting that. Again, I have not played this portion in the game, so again, feel free to laugh and dislike at my failures, because everybody fails sometime or another. So anyway, let's get up there. And why did I try to jump over that? I should have known better. I should have known better! So, yeah. But I mean, I really like this game though. So, I would really suggest if you have an extra $15 and if you want to get this game, go ahead and definitely get it. I mean, it's coming out on every single platform now. So, I mean, if you have an Xbox and if you're playing on an Xbox or a PlayStation Vita or a PS3, or if you play it on Steam, or if you have a Wii U, or if you have a mobile, I'm sure everybody has a mobile by now. Like anybody that doesn't is really literally left in the dust. But if you really want to try this game out, I really do recommend it. No fooling around actually with this. I mean, it's a very fun game. It is a little bit challenging, I will tell you that, so you better have all your concentration on this game when you're playing it, because again, it can be a little bit of a pain at times, because I mean, I'm saying that in difficulty-wise, because it's a game that is going to make you think and make you have to concentrate on it, and that's a game that I like though. So guys, this was just, again, a showing off of me playing BIT.Trip Runner 2 on the Wii U. And guys, if you want to, please feel free to comment, rate, subscribe. And I do hope that you guys enjoyed this first impression and the first, I think it was like 4 or 5 levels. I don't even know anymore. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And this has been Tails86 with Wii-kly Review, telling you guys to take care. Later.